How can early dementia signs be distinguished from aging? Many people wonder how to tell if their forgetfulness or confusion is just part of getting older or something more serious like early dementia. Recognizing the difference can be tricky but is very important for early intervention. Normal aging can bring some changes in memory and thinking, but these usually do not interfere with daily life. Early dementia, however, involves more persistent and disruptive changes that go beyond typical aging. In normal aging, memory lapses are usually mild and temporary. For example, you might forget why you entered a room but remember shortly after or recall a person's name after a prompt. Forgetting appointments or misplacing keys occasionally is common and does not cause major problems. Thinking slows down a bit, but you can still plan, solve problems, and adapt to new situations without much trouble. With early dementia, memory problems become more noticeable and persistent. People often ask the same questions repeatedly because they forget, having just asked, or forget recent conversations altogether. They may forget recent events or important appointments and need constant reminders for things they once knew well. These memory issues tend to interfere with daily routines, making it hard to manage responsibilities like cooking, paying bills, or taking medications. Another key difference involves executive function, which includes planning, organizing, and decision-making. In normal aging, thinking may slow, but people still handle tasks like following a recipe or managing finances with some effort. In early dementia, these skills decline significantly. People may struggle to plan simple activities, forget how to complete familiar tasks, or make poor decisions. For example, they might forget to pay bills for months, or fall for scams because their judgment is impaired. Orientation to time and space also helps distinguish normal aging from early dementia. Older adults may occasionally forget what day it is but usually figure it out later. They might get disoriented in unfamiliar places but can usually find their way back. In early dementia, individuals often forget where they are or how they got there, even in familiar environments. Getting lost in their own neighborhood or home is a serious warning sign. Language changes are another indicator. Normal aging can cause occasional word-finding difficulties, but conversation remains effective. Early dementia, however, leads to noticeable problems with language. People may have trouble finding the right words, understanding complex sentences, or expressing themselves clearly. These communication issues are often obvious to family and friends and can cause frustration. Daily routine management is also affected. Older adults might forget to take medications once in a while but can usually correct it. In early dementia, forgetting routine activities like taking medication becomes frequent. They may need ongoing help with basic tasks and become distressed or confused when routines change unexpectedly. Beyond memory and planning, personality and social behaviors can change. Some people become withdrawn, lose interest in hobbies, or show poor judgment. Mood swings, irritability, or inappropriate behaviors may appear. They might also have trouble with spatial awareness, such as judging distances or understanding visual information. The most important factor is how often these signs occur and how much they interfere with daily life. Mild forgetfulness or occasional confusion is normal with aging. But if these changes happen frequently and start disrupting work, social activities, or personal care, it's time to seek medical advice. Healthcare professionals can evaluate whether these signs are due to normal aging or a condition like dementia. It's always best to get a thorough assessment because early diagnosis can help manage symptoms and plan for the future. Remember, aging brains do slow down, but true dementia involves a decline that worsens over time and affects quality of life. If you notice persistent memory problems, difficulty with daily tasks, or confusion that seems out of the ordinary, consult a healthcare provider. They can help determine the cause and suggest appropriate steps. Recognizing early signs early can make a big difference in managing health and maintaining independence.